Hi and welcome to Flash tutorial. This very session is all about developing spaceship flying over your skyline at night. So let me take you guys into Flash and you see I've managed to put this together. Okay, let's go into Flash now. So I will start a new project right now. File new, and you can see the background is black. So let me just reduce this so that you guys can see properly. That's it right there. So what I will do next is just insert my stars right now. So I've already set my color there to yellowish color. So get my brush right there, and just set the size of the brush. That's the size of the brush right there. It's going to be very small. So this will be the stars that are sort of like far away. I don't want this, so let's get another brush. So those are the stars that are actually a couple of distance away from us. So the next thing is let's insert some big stars around. These are the big stars now coming in. There they are. So if you notice the way I've done it, it makes it look like there's an horizon sort of. Okay, so those will be my stars. Let's add a couple of white into it. So those are just meant to be very bright stars. A couple of bright stars there. So now the next thing is we now need some buildings. So I'm going to lock up the stars, click on new layer, and get my buildings in there. In the case of the buildings, I'll be using lasso. So I'll click on lasso right there and just go to the property, select building there. Now draw my buildings. That's one of the building I intend to use. Select it, break it apart. You can always press Ctrl B to break it apart. Now go into my color setting and change the color right there. Can you see that? Alright, that's the color that I want. Let's maybe increase it, and I can now select it, move it inside, or just copy. Let's copy first, place one right here, and the other one let's place it right at this edge. Okay, so let's select another one, or maybe just reduce the size of it, delete, and copy one here, maybe the other right here. Okay, both building, let me reduce the width of both buildings. Yeah, that's about fine. And let's move this in here a little bit, and this move in a little bit. So those are the buildings I intend to use. But I will delete this one first, or let's reduce this. Let's reduce this again and just modify it and take it right in. This building will be very far away from us. Let's put it right there. Okay, let's get one or two more buildings into the whole program. So let's look for another skyscraper there, right there. I think that might be too high for us. Okay, let's just cut some of it off there. Alright, now get a transformation to there, and maybe change the color. Break it apart first. Let's break it apart, then change the color. Okay, the color is changed right now, and I think I'm gonna have to reduce the height of the building as well. So let's copy it, place it there. It seems to be too big to me. Yeah, that's much better. Now copy this very one and place it right here. There. Okay, so reduce the size of these. Maybe just reduce this a little bit more and shrink it a little bit. Yep. Now reduce the size of these. Is reduce. Just bring it this way. There. Now let's copy, paste it here, and just bring this one right there. So those are my buildings. Now the next thing that is left now is just to get my spaceship on board. So lock up the buildings and get my spaceship on board. So I need spaceship here. Spaceship. Okay, so get the over tool and just draw my spaceship there. That's my spaceship right there. And let's just let it look like a proper ship and bring this down a little bit, maybe something like that. That's my ship right there. Get another. We'll just draw it. Let me change the color of that. Draw it and paste it right in there. Okay, and maybe another one. Alright, that looks like the elevator, okay, of the spaceship. Now the next thing is right click and convert to a symbol. Space. Okay, now I have my spaceship right there. Seems to be a little bit too big, so let's just reduce the size of this very ship. That's brilliant. That's the ship right there. So I'm going to select maybe 100. Let's draw and press F5 to copy across. Maybe I might as well make it 120. F5. For the spaceship, click in there, press F6 and just drag the spaceship across. Right click anywhere on the timeline and insert create classic twin. If I run the program now, let's test it out, and that's what you get. You see this spaceship going across. Alright, let's modify this ship a little bit to make it look much better. So I will now double click on that very ship that you guys saw earlier. So that's the ship right there. Click right in here. Can you see that? Okay, now come to maybe 20. Press F6 and change the color. Let it look a little bit changed. Then come to 40. Repeat exactly the same thing for this and change it again. I'll repeat the same thing for the rest. Now I've finished modifying my spaceship. I will now right click, select create classic twin, and that's it. I've modified the symbol. So let's go back into the scene right here. Now let's go to control, testing, and that is what you see. You can see the spaceship zooming across. Okay, let's add more ship in there. There's the first ship. Add another one. Okay, let's lock this up. Go to the library. There's a ship right there. Let me place this one here. Now come to modify, transform, and flip horizontally. Reduce the size of this very ship and just drag it. No, come to 120 first, press F6 and drag that very shape across. Just drag it across and there. So right click and maybe we add a couple of more shapes into the animation. So that's it. So let me add one or two more. Okay guys, now I've got all my shapes in place, so let's try out this brief animation. There, that's how it's looking right now. So I suppose you all enjoy it. So I'm just gonna call it bye for now, and you all have a nice day.